Hmm.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir, and this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. You look familiar, sir.
I imagine you saw me in the first pensive you accessed, in Gringotts. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial. You must take care to keep them safe. You will need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of San Bakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then,
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the pensive.
Before the witch from the last pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ramrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Sirona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
My studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go,
Before you go, speak with Charles Rookwood.
Professor?
have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path.
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
Hoy, sana all may kwarto na. Percival Rackham's trial. What? I just came from here. I need to go where?
I should ask Sirona at the Three Broom...
About a pressing and highly confidential matter at your earliest convenience. I believe that we may be able to help each other.
Protego! Revelio!
What are you up to now?
Cook. Quests. Acquire Acquire and use invisibility potion. Acquire and use thunder brew potion against enemies. Acquire and use venomous tentacula. Lufindo. Acquire and use invisibility potion. In okay. And thunder brew.
Please see me after class once you have completed the tasks I've set for you. I would like to teach.
Acquire and use against enemies. Practice lying near the speak to Sir Sirona in 3 broomsticks. In 3 broomsticks.
Useful for pulling objects to the ground.
Sir Sirona.
Resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most
Boy.
pleased to be included.
What's happening? Potion.
Come on in. Healing potions are a speciality here, should you need any.
Te. Sell.
Very good.
Sell.
Never hurts to keep my stocks replenished.
What?
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Farewell. Where is people killing, people dying, never hurting when I'm crying. Father, would have helped us coming from?
A wise decision. Thank you. A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Ito sa World Cup. Kalaban. Dito. Drinking Escondino. Watch me. Watch me. Touch me. Don't let me. Touch me. I'm getting the Where's Cast Depulso? Acquire and use thunder repulsion against enemies.
Revelio.
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
Incendio.
Confringo!
Revelio.
You're the little sod that saved Treadwell.
Yes!
You may run. And stay down! I should think
Escondino. Acquire and use thunder
Revelio.
against enemies.
Incendio. Accio.
Is that the best?
Incendio.
So close.
Confringo.
My bad.
Incendio. Confringo. Accio.
Okay. Collect, throw, descent. Okay. Cast repulse on repulse.
Accio.
Repulse. Cast Depulge on levitated enemies. Depulge. Depulge. Okay. Levitated. Okay.
Revelio.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
Revelio. Revelio. Levioso.
Am I supposed to be impressed? All right.
Levioso. Accio.
What do you like a squealer?
Yes.
Interrupt. Interrupt church. Ancient magic.
These rocks have seen better days.
Revelio.
Descendo.
But don't be shy, for I can't wait to watch you try.
Poor Susan at Buckingham Road. Smells like her too.
Ironically, I didn't see ahead of time how bored I'd be in divination class.
I hope those assignments...
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
Very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my assignment, I am curious, based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come. What do you see in your own future?
I see triumph.
There will be hardship, I'm sure of it. But I see triumph in the end.
A measured perception. Very wise. Nothing worthwhile is ever easy. And that is why such futures are worth striving for. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance. And if that performance is any omen of what your future may hold, then I, for one, see great things. Channel your magic towards your targets.
Descendo.
You have it. Now, Why not practice the new spell on the training dummy?
Descendo. Baba. Fuck.
Descendo!
Excellent. I think you have it.
Levioso!
Descendo.
Descendo!
At some point, you must stop preparing and put your newly honed skills to the test outside of the classroom.
Repulsor! Accio!
The chocolate cannon's gone.
Have you finished your assignments?
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
All went perfectly well, Professor.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but you... I want to make sure you're well prepared. Talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see how you fare with Diffindo. Wand at the ready. Focus. Diffindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention.
Defendo.
Very good. It seems you have a grasp on Diffindo. I would encourage you once again to practice here in the classroom, for your sake and that of everyone else.
Slushing.
It's a pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instruction.
Practice flying near the spires. Purchase ito ano. Oh yeah.
Oh, did you see that?
On. Balloon. Mm-hmm. Oh, wow.
There we go. Could it be a Merlin trial? Expelliarmus!
I've had enough of Belcroft.
We're going right now, so I think we're going here.
it.
Turn to Mang Kugawa.
Welcome back. Have you finished your...
Reporting back, Professor. Assignment's all finished.
Well done. Shows good discipline. Wisdom is a golden snitch, as they say, and you're proving a skilled seeker in that regard. Let us practice our restore momentum. A charm, incidentally, created to stop quaffles from plummeting straight to the ground during a Quidditch match. Precise, deliberate movements.
Arresting.
Very good. I recommend practicing your new spell as much as possible. Perhaps before you leave here.
Expelliarmus.
To know Wingardium Leviosa acquire induced venomous strand of the or Half Dogweed and Death Cup. Unlock the acquiring magic seeds at Dogweed and Death Cup. Na. Dogweed.
Come on inside. Oh, watch yourself, though.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Whew. Sorry I'm in a bit of a tizzy. I was just scolding some of the plants for spitting and nipping. I suppose it's my own fault for putting more than 4 to a tray. By the way, Beatrice Green is the name, but you may address me as Madam Green. Welcome to Dogweed and Deathcap. Oh, mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there wasn't the constant demand for antidotes, I wouldn't need to stock so many of the little dears. Except, of course, for curses. And, well, if you've been petrified, then obviously you've come to the right place. Mind you don't knock the mandrakes. Oh, if there's an uprooting, you'll be the next one to drop dead, and I'm in no mood for a clear-up.
What do you have for sale?
Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Is all I'm saying. I don't see why everyone has their wandered
Aqua in Samandri.
pushing the boundaries. More powerful than the dark arts. Or even love, I reckon.
Revelio.
Because I'm not entirely sure I have them in stock.
Squirrel.
Such a wee bairn gieing a thrashing to a troll. Oh, I can't believe it. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Revelio.
Week. Bye-bye.
Troll you are.
Did you hear that?
Reductor! Did I hurt you?
Simon's all finished. Incendio.
I thought I was done.
Reductor! How did that feel?
Send it.
Reductor! You'll feel that tomorrow. If you last that long.
Incendio.
I'm just warming up.
Confringo.
Reductor! I'll bear that one.
Incendio.
I've never felt so cold.
Potato.
Clumsy little reductor!
You want it, Bringo?
Unless I'll at least give it a bit of effort.
Aspetta. Sì. Una.
Come to think of it, Mum said...
Accio.
Quieter than you.
Assignment's all finished. Ah, fine. I can hear myself. Potato! Thought you had me there. Cubrino! Places. Accio. Incendio. The beginning.
Expulsum. Traductor.
Potato! Incendio! Places. Taking your line. Incendio. Incendio! What do you feel a burning sensation? Cubrino! Places. Had enough? Cubrino! Accio. Expulso! Don't worry. Incendio! Expulso! Potato! Incendio! Expulso! Oh, forever. Incendio! Need to be Cubrino! Expulso!
Ah, canceling mission. Exposio.
So we're all me lads in Hogwarts Legacy.
Yeah.
Accio. Cubrino!
Tango! Expulsum. Did I hurt you?
Assignment's all finished.
Press that screaming root to your knees.
Cubrino!
Ready? Not your best defensive maneuver, was it?
Cubrino! Done that much to me. Incendio! Potato! Cubrino! Places. Accio. Impressive. Cubrino. Expelliarmus. Cubrino!
You would appear that you're grossly outmatched.
Expulso! Accio.
I could do this all day.
Potato! Places. Cubrino. Expelliarmus.
Done. How disarming.
Accio. Cubrino. Expelliarmus. Expulso! Potato!
That's happening.
Flash of inspiration. Expelliarmus.
That's mine.
Defender.
Confringo. Are you even trying? Levioso. Glacier. Death from above. Levioso. Glacier. Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Might wanna look up. Accio.
An Ashwinder, no less.
Revelio.
Nice to see you, my young friend. Wonderful to see you again.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up
Wingardium
boulders as though they were
Leviosa.
sticks of sneezewort. Feel free to practice Wingardium Leviosa here in the greenhouse. I've set some crates out for you in the next room.
Protego!
Devolution. So,
On another adventure, are we?
Hello there. Nice to see you.
Hello, Miss Ryan. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Rookwood and Harlow the day of the troll attack.
Sirona, please. And I was happy to help. Oh, those two are nothing but trouble. Glad you and your friend were here when they found you.
I am too. You were speaking to a goblin here that day?
Yes, Lodgok. He's a friend.
It seems as though you were on good terms with him.
I've known him for years. We met when I was waiting tables here as a student, well before I bought the place. He was cordial enough, but we weren't friends then. His mistrust of wizard kind ran deep.
But you're friends now?
We are. Hadn't seen him in years when he came in a few months ago. But he recognized me instantly, which is more than I can say for some of my own classmates. Took them a second to realize I was actually a witch, not a wizard. Not all goblins are like Ranrock and his loyalists. Lodgok is as worried as the rest of us about what's been going on.
In that case, I'd like to talk with him, about Ranrock in particular. Where might I find him?
I assume your interest is to do with the rumors I've heard about Ranrock working with our friend Rookwood.
It is.
If he's not here, you might find him doing business at the Hog's Head. He's a trusted metal trader. You should mention that we spoke. He can, understandably, be wary of witches and wizards, even ones as young as you. That said, if you're looking for information on Ranrock to help rein him in, you'll find an ally in Lodgok.
Thank you, Sirona.
If you find Lodgok, please give him my best. I don't know what you've done to make such powerful enemies, but please, watch your back.
Hello.
Revelio.
Good to see you outside the castle.
You two are meet.
Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus!
Akio. 16.
Revelio.
The Hog's Head. Any empty seat is yours.
You look familiar.
Hello, Lodgok. Sirona said I might find you here.
She did she? Did she send you with news?
No, actually, I wanted to speak with you. It's about Ranrock.
Now I remember. The 3 broomsticks. Day of the troll attack. You're the student he's after.
I am, and I need to know what he and his loyalists are up to so I can stay a step ahead.
Let's say I did know. Why should I trust you?
Perhaps Sirona trusts
Sirona
me.
trusts me, and she thought our interests may be aligned.
Well, if Sirona trusts you, very well. I may know of something that could help us both. A way to get Ranrock to confide his plans to me.
I'm listening.
Years ago, a heinous witch stole a sacred goblin relic. Rumor has it that it now rests in her sarcophagus, in a tomb accessible only by wizard kind. Ranrock and I had a falling out a while back. The relic could well repair the chasm between us.
Very well. I'll retrieve the relic if you promise to share Ranrock's plans with me.
We will have to trust each other. I, that you will not abscond with the relic, and you, that I'll share what I learn. Gather whatever supplies you may need, and meet me near the witch's tomb.
What about unspeakable? Some you find it strange.
The Ashwinders were never accepted like you. Looks like enough for us.
Almost perfect now. Oh my God, when I was in school. Not that it's done me much good.
Never been able to cope with the tropes.
With logic.
Revelio.
I need to follow him to the entrance.
I'm ready.
Good. There's no time to lose.
What precisely is the relic I'm to retrieve?
A valuable heirloom known as the Helmet of Erdgott. The witch considered herself a collector and purchased the helmet as a trinket. She cared not what pain she caused the goblins. Goblins believe that the rightful owner of any object is its maker, not its purchaser.
Wizard kind see things differently. It's a wonder goblins and wizards have ever been able to work together.
The differences between our kinds are myriad.
They seem to be.
It may surprise you to know that I do not believe those differences always to be insurmountable. It is the reason I find myself traveling with you to this tomb today.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Levioso. Glacius. Accio. Confringo. Wingardium Leviosa. Reparo.
So guys.
Ah, and there it is. The witch's tomb.
Revelio. Dreadful looking place, isn't it?
I wish you luck retrieving the helmet. As a wand carrier, you should have an advantage. Now, before you set off, do you have any questions?
I'm ready.
It all seems clear to me now that we're here.
I do hope our alliance proves fruitful. Again, I wish you luck.
How would you like to learn the knockback jigs flipendo? Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
Flipendo. Improve your magical abilities. According to the rumor, the helmet of Orkut should be in the sarcophagus of the deceased witch. Hopefully, it's not guarded by something horrible. Seems like every time I walk into the cave, there's something ghastly waiting.
Reparo. Revelio.
Moths. Curious.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Arresto momentum. Glacius. Levioso. Revelio. Accio. Levioso. Glacius. Arresto momentum. Levioso. Reparo. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Convulso. Descendo. Convulso. Descendo. Revelio. Revelio. Depulso. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Confringo. Levioso. Arresto momentum. Levioso.
To search for the
Lumos. The moths match the shapes I saw on the door. Merlin's beard.
Daring clue.
Revelio. Lumos. This can't be the witch's tomb. Likely I need to go further. Accio. Expelliarmus. Lumos.
Lumos.
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. I have a feeling I'm not alone here.
Inferimus drop fire spell. What are those? Visit question.
Expelliarmus. Glacius. Arresto momentum. Glacius. Stay back. Lumos. If I could power it somehow, it looks like it could be rotated.
Repulsio.
Lumos.
Lumos.
What's that hanging there? Looks precarious. Down I go. No other way.
Revelio. Oh! Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Stylish. No. Yun lang. Flipendo.
Levioso. Arrest the momentum. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Arrest the momentum. Levioso. Glacius. Repulso. Descendo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Confringo. Confringo.
Defeat and Fairy.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio.
Three. Swingo. Burst.
Lumos. Repulsor. Lumos. Repulsor. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Repulsor. Lumos. Repulsor. Lumos. Repulsor. Protego. Repulsor. Repulsor. Lumos.
This looks even more complex.
Repulsor.
Years. Purple soul.
Lumos. Repulsor. Lumos. Repulsor. Lumos.
Lumos.
The witch's final resting place. Lodgok said the helmet, a dead eye. Better show this to Lodgok.
Revelio.
There must be some sort of mechanism for this doorway. Lord Gok, the sarcophagus had been raided. I found no helmet, only a dead Ashwinder.
Damn! They got here first. We need to get it before Rookwood uses it to further ingratiate himself to Ranrock. I saw one of their campsites not far from here, but I fear you must go in alone. My fighting days are behind me.
Perhaps I should get
An
help.
entire camp of Rookwood's thieves. I might need assistance.
Unfortunately, we have no time. Get to that helmet before Rookwood does, or we will lose our chance at any leverage, no matter how small, with Ranrock. To think those wretched thieves have their hands on such a relic.
Revelio. Revelio. This place has seen better days. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Repulsor. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. That wasn't so difficult.
Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Confringo. Accio. Revelio. Allow me to put you out of your misery.
Spider.
There they are, the Ashwinders.
Confringo. Hands out. Place it. That's the beginning. Had enough? Explode. I plan to make quick work of you. Pay for that. Get back for more. That's mine. Incendio. You're going to regret that. Confringo.
Oh.
Incendio. Such agility. Hey. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Expulsion. It's now while you're still alive. Expulsion. What are your thoughts on electricity? Confringo. Expelliarmus. Give it back. Flash of inspiration. Glaciers. Talking that I'm from me. Expulsion. Now take expulsion. 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 That's mine. Look what you've done. You'll pay for that. Conductive, aren't we? Expulsion. Now you've gone too far. That all you've got? Death from above. Revelio.
From the evidence in the tomb, the relic was stolen by Ashwinders. They are known to have an encampment nearby the Forbidden Forest. I need to find it and get the helmet from them. Okay.
Glaciers! Revelio. That's it.
This is for Rookwood!
No more. What's that?
You don't want...
You made a grave mistake. You're no match for me.
Incendio. Confringo.
That's just the beginning.
Incendio. Glaciers. You're the one. Expelliarmus.
I managed to retrieve the helmet of Orpus from the Ashwinders. Now I need to bring to the lodge walk to the entrance of the witch tomb.
Revelio.
Haven't a clue why there's such a fuss over poaching. There's enough beast flesh for everyone.
Arresto momentum.
Yes, they want to...
You're gonna regret coming here. Expulso! No! Expulso, Deco! Glaciers!
Sound. Hey. Oh, that's not sound. Okay, well, I guess I'm that friend that makes animal noises. Okay. Lahat ng friend groups, meron isang friend doon na gumagawa ng animal noises randomly. And in our case, that's me. That's not a thing. Can we just move on? Hindi mo na yung kwento. Anyway, so sabi ko nga, this is too weird and you're trying too hard to be worthy. Sorry, I don't want to be friends with you. Sorry, off.
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there. I retrieved the helmet from the Ashwinders.
Well done. This is sure to impress Ranrock. The helmet shines even more brightly than I imagined. The etchings, the contour of the profile.
Profile's remarkable.
It just looks like a helmet to me.
Ah, you're looking at what it is, rather than what it means. To most goblins, this is more than a mere helmet. You did the thieves a service by recovering it. I know many a goblin who would have killed for it.
Ah, then I'm glad to be rid of it myself.
Thank you. This should earn Ranrock's trust. I will take it to him immediately. It may distract him from his search.
His search?
It is merely an inkling. You have impressed me greatly, friend. I am glad that I trusted you. We shall speak soon. Best to keep our arrangement quiet for now. Many will not believe that our aims might possibly be aligned.
Pendo. Grow and harvest flaxseed, or also combat plants and use them simultaneously. Some
Nanti yan.
Hello.
Dali. Nag-Hogwarts of Bugbilak ba mo?
Nag-Hogwarts mo ko.
Oh, mission ba? Start na gawin.
Lapay. Kuha na ko nito ng mga spells sa mga teachers. Galing mo ko ni kay. Galing ako siyang ka-side-side. Okay. Kung ni-identify dagan kog mga item din wala pag-identify. Grow and harvest flaxseed mo niya. Ano ang flaxseed? Isa?
Do you have the moonstone? You can acquire some by... Items here in the room. Or you can gather it outside the Hogwarts grounds.
Grow and harvest flaxweed. Ano ko? Flaxweed. Ano ka? Ano yung flax? Incorrect pot size daw. Sa din pot size ang flaxweed. Hala, nagamit na ako akong invisibility ka ang. It's too large. Kamoy nalikin yung spiso yung balay din pa dududakon. Yung pag mo flaxweed ka to 14 minutes man din yung flaxweed. Dugay mo din. Acquire all their combat plants and use them. Kabalo ka din ko pag may invisible lang ka. Suli-suli mo ko invisible, yung dool ko dito. Open ako. Wala na po tsaka wala mo siya yung story. Kung dagag potion. Apa na. Nabro man na ako to marag early pa man ko na nakapansin na ako na ma-invisible. Ang game sa mga potions na ko. Pwede mo di daggan mo potion diri sa kay nani tulo ka buok. Six na. Filabok pa Demon Potion 7 8 Daganan ako niya kong potion. Beast class. Beast class. I need to attend the beast class. So mag-level 16 na ako, ma-unlock na akong mga second na.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we study in this class. Though be advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting. Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are perfectly safe.
Oh! Miss Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here, you can practice on
Itlagay niya
Gerald.
sila yung iring-iring
Just
din
keep
nga.
an eye out for his tongue.
Lakit na ni
You
iring
can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant
Beast
thoughts.
petting.
I like to think it enriches his experience. That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better. I think he might be hungry. Would you mind giving him some beast feed?
Beast feed.
What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Pero na ning ano ni Mooncalf dergur na kayo namin mga beast pet.
Oh, couple of Neasel whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes.
Kini mo iring ba?
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Ugh, tuss, peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent?
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone!
That's really not funny.
Let's go.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training.
Brushing.
Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Neasels just as you did with Gerald. The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
It appears our time has come to an end. Please close the pens and see yourselves out. Now, where is our new student? Ah, there you are. I would like a moment, please.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other 5th years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own time.
Psst, psst, over here.
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet in the forest.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would. I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really? Well, thank you, I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise.
Go with Poppy.
Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are you taking me?
It really is much better if I just show you. Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead. Stand back. Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent? Go on, introduce
Highwing.
yourself to her. But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them. I knew it! I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody. So, what did you think of Highwing?
She was
I thought she was
brilliant.
brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspected you two might get along.
Are you the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
It's a longer story, but I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on, what they're doing.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Okay, level 16 ako. Bombarda? May bombarda. Was able to cast Imperial work for Imperial. Flipendo. Wala po kayo Flipendo. Talk to Gladwin Moon. Sinong nag-cellphone? Oh. Kasi gahapon pa jud. Gabi.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night. Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Ooh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed, which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around Hogsmeade. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demiguise?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Revelio. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. I assume are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of two statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
I'd be glad to help you, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh! I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
So, 1, 2, 3. Alohomora. Ano ito mas na makita?
Alohomora.
So, ako ni pag-puzzle. Ng Q&E.
Well done! You're in. Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps.
Wait, you
This
do.
is a restricted area.
Magtago ulit na.
Revelio. Revelio.
How are your students getting along this year?
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that?
We're raising a generation of coddled cape flappers that can scarcely tell the difference between aconite and asphodel.
Yes, well, it's still early. Perhaps they'll improve.
You say that every year, Matilda. Students have no business in the faculty.
Impudence!
Lumos.
Revelio. This must be the prefect's bathroom.
Loyalists are preparing for a rebellion. Perhaps Ranrock and his lot wouldn't be so combative if the Ministry would allow them to have wands.
One of those goblins comes near me, I'll hand him his hat. Or hell, I suppose. Anyway, I'm not afraid of a goblin rebellion. My marching special class is superb. I don't think that's what that class is for. He's right. Why don't you leave goblins alone? How dare you speak?
Revelio.
That's it. 50 house points.
Retrieve demise.
Revelio. Revelio.
Students in the hospital wing on account of my venomous tentacular.
Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though. Well, I suppose I should begin my rounds now.
I suppose Professor Black knows best, but the students are terribly... I'm partial to Hufflepuff myself. What was that? What was what? I heard something. Perhaps not. Anyway, I had high hopes for Hufflepuff. I was finally going to learn the Quidditch rules.
It's a majestic sport. Encompasses the whole of the human condition.
How's that?
Well, All of the teamwork and flying about and the golden snitch. Rather a lot like life, isn't it?
Oh, I suppose I should pay closer attention in the next match, if there ever is one.
I suppose you should.
Revelio.
Show yourself. Ha! My instincts are never wrong. I knew someone was intruding here.
Lumos.
Revelio. Revelio. Hello, Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Oxmead, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery.
Oh, okay, may mission daw. What's up,
Hello, friend. I wonder if you might stop by the Three Broomsticks when you can. I would like your help with something.
As I mentioned, my sister Anne misses Hogwarts, and she hasn't been herself lately.
I'd like to take you up on your promise to visit her with me. I'm heading to Feldcroft soon, so I'll look forward to seeing you there. It's just south of Hogwarts. By the way, hope you're faring well with the blasting curse. It's still one of my favorites.
Now that you've attended Beasts class, I've asked Deke to assist you in using the room to further your studies in that regard. Please meet him there when you can.
I've not heard from my Uncle Roland in quite some time. I've been beside myself with worry. Could you meet me in the courtyard?
Flipendo. Fucking flipendo.
Deke. Ah, Deke is so happy to see you. Deke noticed this bag in the room the other day. You must need it to help with your schoolwork. Deke has seen one of these before. Deke calls it a knapsack. Perfect for gathering and transporting beasts. Pleasant little breeze.
I have been thinking about something Professor Howard said in Beasts class, that I should study as many beasts as I can on my own time. She also mentioned that poachers have been active in the area. So, perhaps the beasts will be safer with us than out on their own.
Precisely what Deke was thinking. You see, the room knew exactly what you needed, and luckily, Dee can show you how to best use the knapsack and where. Come along then. Our first stop will be beyond the castle grounds. We can leave now, or you can come and find Deke when you're ready to go.
Acquire all three combat plans and use them simultaneously.
Welcome! Come on in, come on in. Oh, not so fast. You need to tread carefully in here. Venomous tentacula. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Lumos.
Have a look around. I'll be with you in just a minute. But your things will be safe with me until they're sold. Then you'll have to make do with money. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Nahut na lagi niya akong mandrake. Amo ko mga kog ani mandrake. Wala lagi ni baligyan. Hurot na po ang baligyan diri sa tindahan. Pagbuntag. Dili. Lagi ka ng mission kaning kuha na ko ning skill. Acquire alter combat plans and use them simultaneously.
Hope
Sige
you're
na ako
not here
gano'n
for an
katanong pati gano'n
autograph,
yung mga...
Greg, because I'm not entirely sure I
Nalagyan
have
po
them
siya
in
nag...
stock.
Nalagyan po siya nag... Ano...
Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
See... Mercenary.
Please, could you remind me the purpose of my tasks,
Of course, dear. Professor Weasley has kindly asked that I give you some tasks to ensure that your learning continues to flourish outside of the classroom. Once you've completed them all, be sure to return to me, and I'll know that you're ready to learn Flipendo.
Pwede mo magtanong mo gano'n. Kay Mandrake. Return to Professor Garlic. Greenhouse.
Perhaps a hybrid.
I've finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlick.
Wonderful! I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn Flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go. You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots.
Okay, Flipendo.
Wonderfully done. If you'd like to practice a bit more, you're welcome to... Here in the greenhouse, just mind the plants.
Disebut Imperio po, Imperio. Hmm.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village I've ever heard of. Apparently Marienwing was having a bit of a poacher problem. I wonder if that's still the case. I've been sending Alf to my mother, pleading with her to send my favorite nightshirt. My father. Schoolwork under his bed. I haven't slept in days. Martin snored like a mouse.
Use the map with floating candles to find the treasure. Sa down.
I think garlic is the...
Adelaide Oaks, isn't it?
Yes, I'm Adelaide Oaks. You see, my uncle Roland is a metal trader who's quite well known in the goblin community. He normally sends me owls every week when he's on his business travels. In his last owl, he alluded to dealings with those radical goblins, Ranrock's loyalists. It's been ages since that owl and I'm worried. What with the troll attack on Hogsmeade and the rumours that goblins may have been involved, well, I'm fearing the worst. Should I be worried about my uncle, or am I overthinking this?
Goodbye.
I think you're right to be concerned, Adelaide. Your uncle may be in trouble.
You're much more understanding than Professor Weasley. She heard I was going to look for him and forbade me from leaving the grounds. She's convinced he can handle himself, but I can't concentrate on anything until I know he's all right. Could you try to find out for me?
I'll try and look into it for you, Adelaide.
Thank you. He's very thorough in his record keeping, notes all his trades in a journal, makes maps. In fact, in his last owl, he drew me a map of his next stop. He planned to set up camp north of here. I do hope you're able to find out where he is. Thank you again for any help you can provide. It's never been this long. I just know something's happened.
Past the river.
Yan na pag ko goodbye counts ako.
Hello, sir. What do you sell here?
Hello, I'm Jalal Semi, and this is my potion shop. I can answer any questions you have about the town.
What do you have for sale?
I'll have no trouble selling this. I hope to see you again sometime.
Revelio.
A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.
Your help. But thank you for making me the first object of your suspicions. Now who my friends are.
Revelio.
Oh, you think you're so clever.
Incendio.
Confringo. I won't rest.
Expelliarmus.
Dead.
Incendio. Ranrock has fooled you all. To your demise.
Now you should be able to travel to and from Feldcroft in an instant. If you see dear Aunt Sally,
Revelio.
please do give her my best.
You made it. You made it.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be.
No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight.
See.